My name is Helen Shell, and I'm an artist who works for the Sun Space Art team, where artists and scientists work together. Sun Space Art is a project which uses arts and crafts to teach space science to schools, children and families. It is funded by the STFC, which is the Science and Technologies Facilities Council. Today's activity is how to make a solar pop-up card, which should take 1 to 2 hours with research, preparation, making it, and a show and tell at the end. You will need to find out about the sun and the solar system from websites and books. The Sun Space Art website has lots of information and resources, and so does NASA, the American Space Agency, and ESA, the European Space Agency, where you can download images and space science facts. I would ask that you look, invent, make and recycle. Remember, if you use recycled objects, please ask an adult first. The other thing I should mention is that you should never look directly at the sun, as it harms the eyes. If you go to the STFC website, you will find that there are some really good space resources which you can order. You can either get actual books and posters, or you can just download them from the website. And remember, you can always go to your local library to get books about space. I'm going to show you how to make a solar pop-up card. So here's some of the boxes that I have where I collect up materials which I can then use to make art. Firstly, I have felt tip pens and pencils. Now you can use paints for this workshop as well. You will need some bits of cardboard and some coloured papers. Sometimes I use old wrapping paper and old photographs, and I just look for really interesting things to include. I also have a box of circles. We're going to use them because we're going to do stuff about the sun and planets. And I've got some strips where I'm going to make some objects. You will need some paper and some card. Choose some coloured paper and card, but you can also have white paper if you like it. So I also use scissors, glue sticks, sellotape and double-sided sticky pads. I collect things that are circular so I can use them to draw around and make my planets and my sun. So look around. If you have things that you can reuse, then do that. Now don't worry if you don't have all of these things. You can use what you have around you and make the best of it. This is a variation on what I'm going to show you today. What we have is something that opens up and moves, and you can have fold down bits and it changes its appearance. To make our pop-up card, we need to use folding, cutting and collage techniques. So I'm going to show you how to make a basic card, and then you can add in your own creative parts. Now remember, I want you to write some facts about the sun, and you'll need to do your research. So you take an A4 sheet of card, fold it in half, like that, and make it nice and neat, and then fold it in half again. And then when you've done that, open it up again, and take your ruler, and take a pencil or a pen, and then we're going to draw a line across from the center fold to the first fold that you did. And we draw another one, make them nice and straight, and then you can see, so we've got, this is your center fold, and that's the second fold that you did. Okay, so we take our scissors and we really concentrate on this and cut a really nice straight line. Open it up like that, and you can fold back that one And then you have your cutout bit there. And so you pop that through like that. And there, you already have a really good pop-up card. Now, of course, that's not enough. We need to decorate it. I'm going to stick a couple of suns onto mine, and then it'll be ready to write some sun facts on it. So I found these really nice bits. I have a lovely bit of holographic gold paper. I also have these, which I brought from a discount store. And I'm going to get my glue and put it on in the middle of that one. Stick that down on top of it. And that makes a little sun shape to me. It's got all its fiery bits coming off it. I found this is a bit of old wrapping paper. I'm going to stick it on the middle of that. And there we have a little sun. So I take my card and I've got to decide where I would like to put that. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on the back of that. So already I've got a fantastically bold design, but I'd quite like there to be another sun on there. And then when I write on it, I can write different facts under different suns. And so there, so now I have a really nice design that I can add on my sun facts and think about what you might write. You might ask how far away the sun is and how old is the sun? What does the sun do for us? So please look these things up. So I'm also going to show you a couple of other variations. Here's one that looks really complicated. So you could be more adventurous and do a bigger one. This one is looking at a solar eclipse. This is looking more at planets, but on this one, I put them on a spring like that. And I'm going to show you how to make that spring. So to make the spring, we need some strips of card. I've just used card, and I like to use a couple of different colors. So you take one strip here and you take another strip, put them at right angles, like that, and then put a little bit of glue there and stick that one on top of there. You need to fold these over, but do it in alternate colours. There we go. And a little more glue at the top. And so there I have a nice little spring to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a yellow circle. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that end and a bit of glue on that end there to make an even more exciting design. Now you can use any variation of this. You can stick all sorts of things on it. And we don't mind if you stick a few satellites or even some rockets on it. I hope you've enjoyed this workshop and it's given you lots of ideas to make more things about space science using arts and craft techniques. Now, if you need more ideas, please look at the Sun Space Art website where you will find lots more resources and ideas. There are Make It workshops and there are art and science workshops that you can do. If you want to see what other children have made, there are lots of ideas there as well. Please remember, using art and science together is a good way to learn. And I would like to say goodbye from me, Helen Shell, and goodbye from the Sun Space Art team.